What's up, YouTube? This is Cdog back with the Transformers third-party review. This is on the Mech planet HS-08, or Hot Soldiers 08. Medical Officer Ambulance. You can see his G1 style. I'll get that in focus there for you. You can see the cartoon image of Ratchet there. This is otherwise known as Medical Officer Ratchet, as we all know. Checking out the box real quick. You got that side. You got this side that shows soundboard and iron tin, otherwise known as Iron Hide and Sound Blaster. You got the G1 Ratchet on the back, shows Vector Sigma or something that looks like it. Got the G1 Transformers kind of logo there, or similar to it. Side, you got a little product image of Medical Officer himself. At the top, more of the G1 type stuff. You can see the Mech Planet logo. Medical Officer Ratchet, quote unquote. Ambulance, 2017 Mech Planet. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. Here he is out of the packaging. In the back, you can see the clamshell that he comes in. You know, no twist ties, all fun stuff. This is all really good plastic, thick plastic. Oops, I'm knocking him over. It's thick, tight joints. So everything's tight joints. Really good plastic. I really highly recommend these for anyone that's trying to look for a bargain. They're about $17. It comes with a nice credit card-like collector's card, so you can see there. Medical Officer Ambulance 08, and then of course we have the cool product shot with nice blue eyes, kind of photoshopped on. Then you got Strength 4, Intelligence 8, Speed 4, Endurance 5, Rank 7, Courage 8, Fire Blast 3, and Skill is 10. So, anyways, I think I redid that. Said it twice, but it also comes with a booklet, which is really cool because it shows you let me open it up, the instructions like it was in the 80s. This is how Generation 1, Series 1 instruction booklets look. You get a little blurb of how some kind of additional help written out there, and you get all the nice color pictures, and then of course one on the back. So very cool. I really dig those. And then it shows kind of CGI images of Iron Tin, Soundtrack, Laserbird, and Bat Soldier, or Rat-Bat, Ironhide, Sound Wave, and Laser Beak. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. Alright, so here he is out of the packaging, and he is awesome. Like I said, he's in nice tight plastic, tight joints, nice thick plastic. We'll just take a look at him first. He does come with accessories. This is his top of his ambulance mode, and it comes with this double hinged. It's got a hinge up here and a hinge back here. So two hinges, it will collapse, and you can also rotate on that pin. It's got a couple other ports that we'll show you in a little bit. He also comes with one of these guns and a second one of those guns. They do have pegs for a certain reason. He also comes with his kind of his medical tool there. Looks like. And then he's got kind of a welding tool down here, as well as a wrench, and we'll show you that, as well as 3 treads. So, moving right to the figure himself, he's got nice silver paint for his face, and metallic blue eyes, looking very nice. He's got charcoal black crest, and he's got the crosses, the American cross, on the shoulders in red. Red painted fists. He's got silver details for his lights that later will show up in ambulance mode. You got a silver paint for the abs, and then no paint for the legs to kind of give him that Ratchet feel rather than painting that. But that's what he looks like, and this actually flips up. That's what he looks like from the back, and that's what he looks like from the front. His articulation, he can look down a little bit and up, so pretty good there. He can tilt back and forth, and of course it will swivel on that joint. You can swivel it straight, or you can swivel it at angles. So you got a lot of posability there. His arms will go straight out 90 degrees. They also have a butterfly joint that works backwards. It's part of the transformation, but it definitely can get you some extra posing there. So that's really cool. It doesn't go forward any, but you still get that option. You get a 90-degree bend at the elbow with a ball joint so it can swivel. One of the problems they had with the first Soundwave release. And then he's got full out on the hips and almost full forward. Maybe about 20 degrees more would be 90 degrees, so about 70 degrees forward and about 90 degrees back. A thigh swivel, that's really nice and tight. And then he's got a double jointed knee. So one of the reasons that is from transformation, it works on kind of a combiner war style, and we'll show you more of that. Now if you loosen this, drop this down, and make sure this is forward just enough to not get catched. At least mine gets caught. It'll give you that waist swivel right there. So you can get some pictures with that. So, very cool. All the engineering is done really nice in my opinion. You got plastic red here, and that's all painted red on his fists. So we'll show you transformation, and then we'll go to the accessories, the gimmicks there. But you can get good posing with them. As you can see, it does pose quite well. A lot of that has to do with pulling that down, but you know, you can get some poses, no problem. So, boom. I don't know. It's tight jointed, like I said. Alright, so for transformation, you want to flip this up, rotate it forward, rotate this, line up these windows. Just like that. Same thing with this. Rotate that, and then rotate that. I showed you the two different points of view of how to do it. Then you want to bring these back, just like that. And before you go all the way back, you want to take this, and this will actually swivel back, like that. Then you can continue and do the rest of it. And as you can see, this part just pegs on to the front. I'm not sure if other people has that issue or if it's just mine, but it doesn't come off much. And it easily comes back on, so no big deal. And it stays on too. It's just when I'm reaching ahead, but then you have it like that. You want to make sure this is dropped down. That way you can swivel this around 180. And like I said, you need this part to be dropped down enough. Hold on. That way it swivels around 180, like that. Then you drop this down like that. Pulling down his wheels, snap them into place. It's possible, actually you might need to wait on that. So you need to bring this back and then swivel these down. Then they snap into place. Like that. Alright. Alright, next you want to use this double joint right here. It will kind of do a combiner roar style type thing on both sides, of course. And then before you go any further, you want to lift this up. It goes up on this extending joint, and then we'll rotate back to become the back of the trailer motor. Whoops. There we go. Like that. Same thing on this side. Rotate that, extend that up, and then swivel it back. Just like that. Make sure that these are up in feet position still. Alright, now readjust everything, making sure that these are still connected. Then there's a tab here, a hole there, and a tab here and a slot there. So trying to make sure this is all even, just attach everything together. Like that. And then what you need to do is these posts right here will go up into those elbow ports. So you have those elbow kind of circle there, and there's a circle port. So you just need to attach those together like that, and like that. Last but not least, we take this up, not quite last, but almost last. You want to take this up on a double hinge, and then pop that in there. Sometimes you want to do it like that. Same thing on this side, just like that. So we have most of it done. Then you would take this, and we're going to just remove this for now. And you want to take the two snaps back here and snap them into those square holes. That's mainly the part that connects. And what I do is I usually squeeze it together just a little bit, so that way it pops in. I think they're just not even. Need to make them even. There we go. And then boom, it should pop together. Boom, just like that. And there you got him in his, and then it snaps up here as well. So you got him in his ambulance mode. Looking awesome. It's got a nice red painted stripe that goes all the way down. And on all these windows and windshield is painted in a nice lavender purple. So, looking very cool. We got silver painted rims or hubcaps. And you got some silver paint on the bumper and some yellow for the turn signals, as well as silver for the silver paint for the headlights. Red paint for the two light bar, the lights in the light bar. You have a peg up there, so you can peg this like this if you need to, or of course you can use this and peg this in there, and that gives you some options right there. And of course it does roll. You also, one of the reasons I said don't close this all the way is the foot, is you have these options to take these ports right there and those tabs and tab these in like that. Same thing on that one, tab and tab, like that. Then you can close these off, and then you got some storage for your vehicle mode, and they do roll nicely. So you got that. Alright, showing you what else you can do with this is you can take the light bar off, and you just want to ease it off gently. Kind of wiggle it until it pops off like that, and then you go right to the back and you peg it in right here like that. Okay, then you take the treads, you take the big fat one, put it up front. I think it actually goes, yeah, it goes like this, and then the bottom ones will go like that. Okay, and then they tab into those little square holes just like that. You take this one that is pegged up in here, you want to extend it, use this smaller port, peg it back here. That'll allow you to do that. You take, where did this gun go? This gun right here, and you port it right there, and you take these ones that are square, and you stick them in, oops, sorry about that, you stick them in right there. Just like that. Now you can have all of him. You can take his welding gun and his wrench, stick it in his hands, and then of course he fell over, and of course you have this now, his treaded vehicle mode with all of the parts. So you get this little kind of thing going on here, roll up and down. Of course, these will swivel on the peg right here, if that matters, but these won't. And then the light bar stays right there. And then you got him there. Let me know what you think of the review. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews. And as always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace, that's a wrap, guys. I'm out.